Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the trending news is that Archbishop of SK Sapit denied Gachagwa and Kalonzo Musyoka a chance to address congregants in the church. That is the trending news. That SK is making a decision that politicians will not be allowed on the altar to address anyone in the church. Instead, if they attend, the church leaders should only recognize their presence in the house, period. Secondly, that if they are going to give any money, then that money should not be announced. If announced, then they should not take the money. So if you are taking money to the church, to the SK church, and you are a politician, don't expect them to announce your money that fulani ametuletea milioni 2, milioni 20. No, just give in silence and you live in silence. That is the order from Archbishop or Sapit. But then I want us to understand why did this happen and how. Because people are also questioning or Sapit that if you are serious about stopping politicians, one question they are asking, what if this was William Ruto and not Gachagwa attending this event? Would you just mention his name and that is it? Or it will be beyond that? That is the big question. And there are those who are still questioning the issue, or the role that Bishop Sapit played at Bomas of Kenya. Then where he comes from and where Ruto comes from, vis-a-vis where Gachagwa comes from. So many questions. And I want us to look into all that, but I wanted to watch this very, very short video when Sapit mentioned regarding Gachagwa's name, the reaction from the congregants in this church.
Regarding Gachagwa is with us.
This is SK Church, Nairobi Diocese in Makadara constituency, where George Aladwa is the area MP. Saizi Aladwa ametuambia sasa natoka Nairobi, anakuja Vihiga, nataka ugavana. Tunaona wasote yako pale. And I think that's a discussion for another day. Now, why did the good bishop found it unfit to allow Gachagwa and other politicians in attendance not to speak? Number one, if you look careful, you will see that Gachagwa was not alone here. There was Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, and their team. Then now look here, there was also the other side where Gachagwa does not belong. The side where William Ruto and their team belongs. What am I saying? The Nairobi governor, Johnson Sakaja, attended this event. George Aladwa attended. And other politicians also who subscribed to the Kenya Kwanza broad-based thing. They were there. So I'm imagining if the church would have handed over the microphone to Gachagwa, it means also Sakaja, being the CEO of Nairobi, will also address the congregants. So imagine the kind of exchange that we would have been subjected to this event. Just look at that. That Gachagwa ataongea, alafu labda Sakaja akuje ajibu yeye. ama George Alado akuje apeana majibu, ama mwingine kwa hiyo side yao lazima ajibu, oro Sakaja aongee, Gachagwa akuje ajibu, Kalonzo akuje ajibu, Eugene Wamalwa pia ako pale aongee kuyahusu. It will not be giving a good name to the church. So to avoid such kind of political exchange in the church, Ole Sapit in his wisdom he decided that he will only mention the name of the politicians in attendance. Wanasema tu Sakaja anainua mkono, imetosha. Wanasema tu George Alado ako hapa na sisi tumpigie makofi, hivyo. Then let not allow them to speak. So reason number one in my view, it is that. Labda angekuwa na Gachagwa na watu wake tu, hakuna watu wengine wa opposition pale, ungekuwa na uwezekano angepewa microphone aongee. But Ole Sapit in his wisdom looked at the situation. Then he knew here, wenda wao kama kanisa wakapoteza pakubwa. So he decided that he will only mention their names, period. Now, secondly, the question that many people are also asking, is Ole Sapit really genuine in what he's trying to do by not allowing Gachagwa to address the congregants? Now we are talking about Gachagwa, but there are also Kalonzo and Eugene there. Was there fairness? Because this is the same SK church that has allowed politicians to walk into the altar with more than 6 million that Ruto sent the Bungoma governor, Ken Makelo Lusaka, to the church with. Na wakachukua, ilikuwa kanisa ya SK. So what happened then and now? That is the big question. Ile siku mlichukua pesa, saa hizi hamtaki hata kutaja maji. People are asking, what if it was William Ruto in this church? Would Ole Sapit treat William Ruto equal to manner in which he treated Gachagwa and other politicians in present? In my view, I don't see it coming that Ole Sapit can just mention William Ruto's name na akae tu na asiongee chochote. I think Ole Sapit atasema the head of state is here, therefore let us allow him to address us. And is it William Ruto a politician? Definitely he is. So what if you are handing a microphone to William Ruto? Na wanyeme hao wengine. Then you become a pro-William Ruto and a subscriber to his politics. So there would have been some favorism to Ruto's side. But because he was not there, hawa watu wengine wote wamewekwa kwa gunia moja. So we might be saying that SK Church is genuine in what they are saying and in what they are pushing for. But if you look at it critically, you see that he avoided because kulikuwa na hao wengine. Cha pili angekuwa ni Mheshimiwa Ruto, vile watu wanauliza mwenye ameingia kwa hii kanisa, hakuna vile Ole Sapit angesema tu wataje jina lake na ishie hapo. Hapana. Lazima wangepea Ruto microphone aongee, na pia hata hao opposition huenda wangeongea ama waface humiliation kwa hiyo kanisa, but at the end of the day it will be turned into sympathy. But then a message there, and this also happened at one point in, was it Embu, when Gachagwa attended a consecration of a Catholic bishop who has been a close friend for Uhuru Kenyatta. Ruto and the rest were there. lakini wanataja tu jina ya Gachagwa, akainua mikono, watu wakashangilia. Now this church also, in as much the pastor does not want the politicians to speak there, already the congregants were cheering William Ruto's name. Sorry, Rigathi Gachagwa's name. So already washa cheer. The bishop also, and those who are celebrating this, should be asking themselves a question: why was the congregants cheering Gachagwa's name? In as much he did not speak, there was a silent message there, and the reaction was all over. So I don't know if you but let us in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.